Well, let's talk about your church. How long have you been the pastor here?
I've been pastor at Redeemed Church for 19 years, past 19 years. The founder is Pastor Leicester Doris. He's going to be with the Lord now, but he founded this church over some 30 years ago.
Well, you have a beautiful building here in Joliet, but I understand that you're building a new one nearby.
This building has been great to us. It is a beautiful building, but we have been blessed. The founder of this church purchased some land over some 20 years ago, and it is our desire to see that vision come to pass. And we're very close now. We're getting ready to break ground the next 10 to 12 months. We're excited about it, and it's going to be a building for us to do more ministry. And so that should be coming to pass very shortly. We're right at the end, right at the edge, and we're ready to get that done. So we're excited because we can just see it, we can just taste it, the people are just ready, and we just expect to do greater things for the Lord.
Well, I know your church is very community focused. For instance, healthcare is a very important part of your ministry then.
Yes, it is. Every year we have a health fair where it's put together, come in, we have different areas, people come in for health checks, high blood pressure, prostate screenings, breast cancer information, just all types of information that we have. Different ones come in, people are professional in those areas, come in and share with us. We're able on site to have people to come in to offer flu shots. So it's been good. We do it every year. It's a great response from our church. So health is a very, very vital part of it, and we address all areas as the ministry is trying to do.
And I know that you're also part of Churches United to Fight Against AIDS project. Tell us about that.
That's an organization, and I must give credit to one of our very fine pastors in the area, Pastor Mahone. He pastors Brown Chapel Church in Joliet, and he is really the head, the lead of that. He really worked hard, reached out to other churches, and we just decided to join in. I had one of our people to really keep up with it as our ministry. That was Patricia Van, and we'll go in and we come back with information to support that particular program. And it was another way of reaching out, because I believe a lot of AIDS victims had certain stigmas, and you know, in the church as we look at things, but our desire is to help people. And so in the way you help people, a lot of times information, and we need to have the information to do what we can do. So Pastor Mahone, some other church and pastors in the area joined in with him, and he's done a great job. We were just great and just pleased to be a part of that effort.
Okay, so the acronym then is CUFA?
Yes, Churches United to Fight Against AIDS.
And I know your church also puts on various events, such as the I Rock Jesus Weekend. What's that about?
Great weekend, the I Rock Jesus Weekend. That is really for the youth. And so it is, I feel that we have to stay connected to our youth. If there's a disconnect, then the church at some point will fizzle out. And this is where they have the young people, the children of all ages. They come in with posters, they come in with their certain talents, spoken words, singing, skits, different things to promote that particular theme, I Rock Jesus.
Now I understand families are also really important to you. Tell us about the Family Enrichment Conference.
The Family Enrichment Conference, very quickly, a few years back we were doing separately workshops and seminars. The women would have one, it would be the Women's Conference of Redeemed, the Men's Conference had theirs separately, the Youth Conference had theirs separately. And the Lord gave me to put them all together. And we put them together with a family affair. And our desire was to enrich the family with information to help address certain issues of the family. We have it every year, the second weekend in September, every year. It's a 3-day sessions that we have, very intense teaching. Of course, we incorporate worship services. We bring in presenters, instructors to address certain issues in their areas that they're just really specific about. Then we come together, we have great speakers, we have psalmists, choir singing, we involve the community outside, people come in, and it has just been outstanding. That's really true to my heart. That is really the thing that really lays near to my heart, is our Family Enrichment Conference.
Now, how can people learn more about your church events as well as your church service?
They can learn more information concerning our ministry by going to our website. That's redeemcogic.com. They can also participate with us streaming live.